Boa tarde, Gadelha.
Boa tarde, vamos que vamos.
He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. There's the shot! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a sharp pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gerrard has the space to scheme.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Decent chance! That's another chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. It's out for a goal kick. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. Tries to pass it through. Ah, he's given it away. And he's had it nicked away. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Berbatov. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking to play him in. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Knocks it into space. And it's Shevchenko. And they're on him in a flash. Ouattara.
Oh, great feat, that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Berbatov. And he was quick to react. Berbatov. And this is Shevchenko. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Madueke with a definite foul there. Madueke is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Now it's Shevchenko. Rodri. Shevchenko. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Some first-half thoughts?
Brazil really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Brazil sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Madueke clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And Shevchenko! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to play it through. He's well positioned here. Chance for a shot! And again! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Ouattara. He's picked his way through. Ouattara.
Boa tarde.
Oh, that is
Fala, meu professor Ricardo Gameplay.
Have that clinical edge.
Vou botar a missão online aqui, viu? Pra gente pegar os patos aqui. Só um minutinho.
That's a good ball out wide. Has a look and plays it forward. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Gol marcado pelo jogador aos 13 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador camisa 9.
So could they be onto something here? Jordan Henderson. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Shevchenko. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Madueke is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And the counter is on. Played into space out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a good foot in there. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. It's a really well-measured ball. Madueke will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot at goal! Jordan Henderson. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now he's off and running. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. Great vision. Gabriel. Rodri. He's in a good... He's having a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
How decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Saka. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pinches it off him. Jensen. Jordan Henderson. Kadiolu gets across and deals with it. He's got away. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Diving header! And that's a good finish. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ei, cara, tu aprendeu o drible lá? Tu já aprendeu, meu garoto, o drible?
Now up by 3. Kadiolu wins the duel this time. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. Linton.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Haaland. Referee has just said play on. Linton! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Brazil can look back on a nigh-on...
Olha, Ricardo, ó, aquele cara lá que tem esticada de perna é esse aqui, ó, macho. É esse aqui, Ricardo, ó. Tem esticada de perna é esse aqui, ó, macho. Olha, Ricardo, ó, aquele cara lá que tem esticada de perna é esse aqui. Tá ali, ó, embaixo do carrinho, ó, esticada de perna. Como é que o atacante tem esticada de perna, né, macho?
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national... Oh, great leap! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. That is good alertness. And here's Trossard. Trossard has it in a wide position, takes aim and... Oh, good effort! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Arsenal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 7 minutes is...
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Madweke. Oh, that's fabulous. Berbatov. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And this is Shevchenko. Ball's played through. Rice. That has not gone well. Elanga. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. chosen to go back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Rice. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And this is Gerrard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looking for options for movement. Kadiolu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Can he get on the end of this? Kadiolu, and he's managed to get free. It's a goal kick. Saliba. Trossard.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Odegaard. Trossard providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. That's very neat. Robinson finding himself in space. Robinson got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Okazaki, and this is Berbatov. Zubimendi. Odegaard. He's found a way through. Pinches it off him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Madueke is a player who's always giving defenders headaches, and it's Odegaard. Aims beyond the defence. He's got away. Saliba gets a foot in here. Robinson. Ball's gone out of play. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Berbatov! Robinson. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Gerrard. Shifted it to the flank. Gerrard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a little off target. And that's gone loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's in a great position here. Shevchenko! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. And The referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave and...
Berbatov!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard. Oh, super find. Berbatov. Saliba wins the duel this time. Rice. And he cuts out the supply. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Elanga. Okazaki. Elanga. And it's Okazaki. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rice. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Ødegaard. Trossard. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Gerrard. Oh, well measured. And this is Berbatov. Oh, shooting chance!
Vai pegar, bonitão! Respeita o Gadelha Game, meu pato!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have movement on both benches. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Couldn't squeeze it through. Great vision. Pass is just off target. Rice. Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Here's shoots! It's loose. Oh, Well taken goal. Ferdinand is there to clear. So, third corner of the game. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Já tirou 1-0.
And this is shift, and again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very,
Não,
very
essa é
good.
outra
You can't
conta,
ask for much
Ricardo.
more than that.
Essa aqui é outra conta, irmão.
Saka with the short one. Gerard Dillon. That was superb goalkeeping.
Madueke really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Good ball. Rice. Eze. That pass has been well intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is... And Berbatov! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
75 minutes played. And it's Eze. Eze in acres of space out wide. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance! And he was alert to it. Zubimendi. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Kudus. He's picked his way through. Timber. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish! And another try! And no! He had to...
Aprendi a me defender, seu pato.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitutions taking place.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Threads one in. And here's Shevchenko. Havertz.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Oh, wow!
Vai pegar, seu pato.
So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this.
And the shot! And kept out by this.
Eu aprendi a me defender, seu
Is
pato.
offering a right smile there.
Desperate defending required here. McAllister. Referee looks at his watch and...
Próximo, esse foi muito fraco, hein, Ricardo? Cuida.
Outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my
Tá
co-commentator,
tirando
Jim
onda o
Beglin.
Gadelha Games kkkk.
To please take all lead-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Eu dando o link pro meu canal GadelhaGames-y7 toneladas, dorso da mão com o indicador apontando para cima.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter.
Against Arsenal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Gerrard, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
And they're back on the ball again. Gerrard. And it's McAllister. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to pass it through. Chance! Goal!
Olha o gol! Olha o gol! É do Gadelha Games!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Gerrard, and he's worked it through. Thiaw cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. Oh no, this does not look good. No, it's come to nothing. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's been played through. Picked out, takes a shot! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Esperar a boa vontade do Pato, ó, meu irmão. Bora!
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Fernandes. Short changes him with that pass. Pinches it off him. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Donnarumma comes out and deals with it. Arsenal have it back and can go again. It's not an especially good pass, that. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's found the way through. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Rice. He's going for goal! And that was precious close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Fernandes. And it's Rooney. And Burmo. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
And Burmo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Here's a sharp little ball here. And Shevchenko! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that looks a decent ball. Berbatov has it out wide and in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Burmo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fernandes. He'll try from distance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Has to go back here. Big chance! Berbatov. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van Dijk.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nicely weighted ball. He slings it in, punched away. Tries to play it through. Great, and the shot! There
we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. Havertz. Bruno Fernandes makes a dash for it. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lovely. Now then. Shevchenko finds himself offside. A probing pass, neatly clipped into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kadiolu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saka. He's gone forward. Havertz. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Van Dijk. And Caicedo. This is a promising build-up. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He might be in here! Obama! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vai, Patão, mexe aí no teu time, Patão! Ganhar e perder faz parte da situação, Patão. Tu tá ganhando, Patão.
substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Mbeumo. Number 13, Shevchenko.
Guardiola.
Number 8,
Arsenal have,
Bruno
after this,
Fernandes.
one further opportunity
Coming on the field,
to make a substitution.
Number 10,
And he's
Matthias
managed to get
Cunha.
free.
Number 30,
Menu.
Šeško. Number 37,
He's had it taken off him.
Substitution.
Havertz in acres of space out wide. He's having a pop! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Saka with the short one. He is just caressing the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Always goal side. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And they've got a throw. Now it's Rodri. Rodri proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Worth a try.
Tô tirando a onda com o Patão, mesmo perdendo, não pode coisa bonito.
It was a full-blooded effort.
That's the keeper's ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Matthias Cunha.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Spread out to the left. Just eases him off the ball.
Vai ficar 30 segundos aí de molho, Patão.
Time added on 4 minutes. Guardiola. And he's gone looking for safety. Can he spark a counter here? So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal did lead. Indeed, they controlled.
Ah, não tem mais o gol de ouro, né, galerinha?
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. A chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more.
Oh, good spread. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what has happened? Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. There's the shot! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Nicely spread. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's looking wide. Guardiola, Fernando Torres, and he's straight offside. Somewhat off target. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence. Scholes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Distributed tidily. Can he get it through? Torres receives it in a wide position. Bullish header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cuts it back. It's a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get it? And the shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Shevchenko. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played out towards the right wing.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Spread to the right. Foden has it in a wide position. He's found a way through. Flashes it across. And he can thump it away. Plays it in low. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's hit it long. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries one from range. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Gerrard, that has not gone well. Arsenal can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. That's an imaginative pass. He's found space here. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, well played, well played. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Havertz. Calafiori attempts a clearance. De Bruyne. Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. And he whips it. Oh, good effort! And he's heaved it away. And the ball is out of play. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. And the pass is intercepted.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And he was quick to react. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ødegaard. Tries to pass it through, and that was asking for too much. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6.
Arsenal get the second half going.
Coming on to replace him is...
He's shifting through the great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
47 minutes is number 18.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Torres. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's picked out the run. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
looking to pass their way up the pitch. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
De Bruyne. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's managed to get rid. Knocks it into space. No way through. Vardiol scooting forward. In with the challenge. He's picked his way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Kajolu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Substitution.
It's going to be another throw. He has found the way through. And he will... Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Saka with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Arsenal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Havertz has found the net here, of course. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold, and that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk. Scholes. Tries to play it through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Big chance! No, just not quite. Manchester United have their second corner now. With speed from back to front. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's burst, and Shevchenko! Oh, crossbar! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Madueke. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's lost. He's in! Must be! Alexander-Arnold. Shevchenko with the foul.
Substitution in progress.
Shevchenko has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Vardiol. Calafiori. Not the most accurate pass. Haaland absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
This ended up in no man's land. Over to the right flank. Madueke carries the ball down the right. Cross needs the chance! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Pinches it off him. Very much into the last knockings. And it's De Bruyne.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Kadiolu. Gabriel pokes it out wide. Four extra minutes added on. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Scholes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Calafiori. Good take, and is he in? Looking for options for shot at goal! Kadiolu getting this one clear. And claimed it back swiftly. He's on. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Delivered across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now.
After all of that, Jim, what do you think?
acesso a esse jogo e libera o contrato direto.
Exatamente, só esse jogo libera o contato direto, hein?
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Nice physical challenge. And here's Trossard. Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. Couch. He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Berbatov. And he's picked out the run. Not a hint of offside here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for the run. Couch. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played through for the wide man. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Haaland.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's rising! Goal! Arsenal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
After 18 minutes is
So we have the first goal.
18.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Couch. Oh, what a... Goes for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Can he get it through? And he's cut it out.
Berbatov clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Nicely weighted ball. Distributed tidily. Gravenberg is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
McAllister. And that is expertly dealt with.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Rodri. Burmo. Gravenberg. And here's Haaland.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, great leap! And he has his goal! Right back in the game! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Crossed in once more. Oh, well played. Crossed in again. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Couch. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Berbatov. Strong running down that left flank. Adams going forward. Well read, nice interception. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Arsenal faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. This further to improve their cause. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Looking to play him in. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a fair try. And that is the end of the first half. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution in progress.
Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Calafiori, Gabriel, Martinez punts it upfield. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gerrard. It's Saka. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And it's Gerrard. And it's Rodri. Aimed beyond the defence. Gerrard. Good chance here! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Gabriel calmly anticipates. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's managed to get free. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Hard shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Arsenal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Rodri. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And Berbatov! And it's in! That really is quite fabulous.
Pega aí, Patão, dentro do gol, Patão, bebe água, bebe. Bebe água, Patão.
To score is another.
After 68 minutes is number 21, Berbatov.
Aperta start, aperta. Pede a mamãe Konami pra te ajudar, mamãe Konami, pede.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Fernando Torres coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated. Trossard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Short changes him with that pass. Tries to play it through. Saka. Burmo. Now it's Berbatov.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Gerrard. That has not gone well. Just about up to 75 minutes. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a little off target. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Torres. Well, they've got it again. Saka. Saka. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Bruno Guimaraes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Berbatov. Well, that looks a decent ball. He shifted it to the flank. The less said about that pass, the better.
Você vai esperar 80 segundos, seu pato.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17, Iwobi. Number 5, Dirk Kuyt.
It'll be a throw-in.
Number 19, Trossard. Coming on the field, number 22,
Saliba,
Fernandes.
nicely aimed
Number
pass.
9, Bukayo Saka.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive.
Pegamos o contato direto. Agora acabou. Valeu, rapaziada. Abraço, galera. Parar aqui. Descansar do trabalho mais tarde. Eu vou dar uma olhadinha na conta aqui, secundária aqui, ver se eu ganho um jogador bom, hein? É nóis. Valeu!